Do y'all think that Steffi's plan is gonna work? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review, Life Chess for the Bottom Beautiful, January 16, 2025. I about to say December. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, who we gonna start with first? Ridge, Eric, Steffi, Daphne. Okay, y'all, so on today's episode, they were still talking about the same thing. They was asking Steffi, how it went. She was like, it basically went the way she expected it to go. They over here don't let her back into the doggone company. Meanwhile, Hope over here, she mad to the bug. She's upset. She's highly upset. She threw down the doggone papers or whatever, and I was like, yeah. I was like, Carter, I wonder if he gonna fall for it. I want to know if that Daphne lady can be trusted in the first place. Well, she ends up falling for Carter and telling him everything. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how sometimes on shows and movies or whatever, they'll show stuff like this where they have a plan to take over, or they use a woman to do this or a man to do this and get somebody to fall in love. The next thing you know, they fall in love for real, for real. So I was like, okay, is she going to fall in love with Carter and tell him everything? Or is Hope going to catch on to her? Because I feel like it's not going to go the way Steffi think it's going to go. But at this point, we really don't know. We just got to wait and see. Eric, I guess he ended up leaving or something. But Ridge ended up coming downstairs and basically asking Steffi what her plan is. And then there's a knock on the door. I said, somebody know how to doggone knock. I said, somebody know how to knock on the door. But yeah, it's Daphne. And Steffi ends up making an introduction or whatever. And that's when she finally tells Ridge the plan about Daphne going out the Carter. I was like, but it was another thing. I could have sworn when she was at Steffi's house, Steffi said something first about her. Oh, I guess it was about, just working on the perfume line or whatever for them. And then the second thing was going out the Carter. But yeah, she ends up telling Ridge everything or whatever. And he just was smiling and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I'm ready to see. How y'all feel about this whole storyline? Because I see some people, they excited about a new storyline or whatever. They excited about Carter being in charge. Some people mad. They was like, get this storyline over with. I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I want to see how it plays out and everything. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. But we'll see how it all plays out. What else happened with them? I think that was the last scene with them. Hope and Carter. Basically, Hope was upset. She mad. She slamming down papers and stuff like that. Basically asking Carter. She kept on asking him the whole episode, are you sure? I don't think we could trust her. She might be in it for her own benefit or whatever. But Carter, he over here, he's so gullible. He's so gullible. Oh, my goodness. But he just basically saying, things aren't the same like they used to be when she was in charge. That basically they in charge now. Steffi has to answer to them or whatever and all this stuff. Kept going on. And Hope just over here started telling him, I don't think we could trust her. But Carter ends up, like I said, saying, remember Steffi answers to us now or whatever. I say, look, once again, I say, what position does Hope hold? Like, oh, my goodness. But yeah, and he said, if not nothing else, they can basically use Steffi because, she a force or whatever. Use her to their advantage. Luna, Bill, Will. So basically, Will still over here questioning Bill. He was like, you acting funny. You acting very strange or whatever. I said, look, he either going to walk in there without knocking or without probably using a key. I don't know if he got a key or not. And that's how he gonna end up seeing her. I wonder if he gonna be the first one to see her or what. Because she over here, she seems to be fascinated with him. And another thing, with the whole Poppy situation, I was like, okay, what happens if she goes to visit her daughter and she can't? Is they gonna say, oh, she's in holding or something like that? She can't have visitors right now or what? But basically, Will was asking Bill for his help to make sure the photos of Electra are gone off the internet or whatever. And I think Bill was like, you don't trust that they're gone. He was like, he's just trying to make sure or whatever. She just hold that smiling. That's what she's smiling for. Even when he was asking Bill about her, she just smiling and stuff. I said, yeah, she crazy. But basically, Will could tell that Bill kept trying to rush him off and everything. And he kept on or whatever. So Will picked up on it. So he started asking him, what's that about? And he was like, he got a big meeting. He said meeting or a project or something he working on. He was like, nah, you don't act this way over no work and nothing like that. It got to be something else. So he was like, is it about Luna? The fact that I was talking to you about it or asking you about it or what? And once again, Luna just smiling or whatever. But I think Will ended up leaving because Luna came out. I forgot what she asked Bill. I think she ended up revealing that she heard their conversation. I was like, you fool. If you going to sneak around, you ain't supposed to tell. You ain't supposed to tell. Lee and Penelope. So basically, Lee ends up getting the test results, and it says that Tom wasn't a father. So she ends up calling Poppy, telling her to come to her office or whatever. So she over here like, what's this about and all this other stuff? And she just over here just crying and stuff. Because I think she was asking her, you said that Tom was the father. But yeah, Penelope just started freaking out, crying and stuff to myself. Yeah, your child is adopted, grew up to be a doctor, and mine grew up to be a murderer or whatever. And that's the second time she done said that, ain't it? I said, let me find out you went and did something to these folks instead of Luna. I seen somebody say that Luna gonna get out, they're gonna end up dropping the charges. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. I said, let me find out you really the one that did something. But basically, Lee was telling her that Luna wasn't the only one that wanted Bill to be her father or whatever. You wanted it as well. So she ends up revealing that she had his liver. She tested it, and Tom was not Luna's father. Then she was like, you know who the father is or whatever. She said she just wanted to find out because she suspected something years ago. And Poppy just holding her head down, crying, all that fake crying and stuff. Y'all know last week, it was Friday actually. Yeah, Friday. Last Friday, they showed it where she gonna be saying, Jack's the father, isn't he? And I said, I said, go on, bring Jack. That's what they said. They said that Jack's supposed to be the one to get Luna out once he finds out that Luna is his child. I said, what if he already know that anyways? But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, do have a great day and be safe.